Shalom, shalom. This is a part 2. The title of this lesson is Look Beyond Your Circumstances, See What Yahawashi is Doing. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Bahasham, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. A mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing in His word. Lord willing, as a whole, that you all continue in sound doctrine and in the same spirit. Shalom to the Yahawah, the sister of His faith and His truth. Lord willing, that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So, many times, the Israelites become overwhelmed by present afflictions through poverty, stress, persecution, loneliness, or uncertainty. But the servants of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi must learn not to judge life by present conditions, but by prophecy and faith. So, the current suffering is not the final picture, which we all need to come to accept and realize. This is 2 Corinthians, the fourth chapter, verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So what we see around us is temporary. You have to see that, believe it, and accept it. This world is fading, and the elect are being shaped, molded, purified, and prepared for rulership, even while conditions appear to seem difficult, hard, right, uneasy. But your hardship is not abandonment. It is positioning, and it is experience. Okay, something that you can lean on to when affliction get hard. You can go back to these type of moments. Okay. When you go to Romans, the 8th chapter, it's a precept that I want, but I got to get this since we in this chapter. Romans chapter 8, verse 8, it says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." So just like the picture say, look out beyond your circumstances to what the Most High is doing. From the good to the bad to the bad to the good, you have to see the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi in your life. When you go down to verse 28, which is the point that we want, but we'll start at 27, it says, "He that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of the Most High. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High." 1 John 3 and 18, to love, what did he say? Little children don't love in word and tongue, but love in deed and action. Okay, love in deed and truth, your actions in the truth, which is the word. To them who are the called according to the purpose. Who's called according to the purpose? The election, eklege, which in the Strong's definition for eklege is the divine selection. Even trials, losses, and delays are tools being used by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to build the patience within you in the faith and endurance in His elect. So what looks like struggle today may actually be protection for spiritual growth. Right? You got to hearken on that. You got to cleave to it. And if you know that is going to build spiritual growth, you want to constantly always lean to that. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, "For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Okay, it will not delay. These things will happen and will be fulfilled. Prophecy is moving forward regardless of personal circumstances. While the world grows darker, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is gathering His elect spiritually, mentally, and then soon it will be physically, awakening the Israelites and preparing judgment upon the wicked. So instead of asking, why am I going through this? We should be asking, what is Yahawah preparing through this? And I think this one is better in the NLT, but we're going to find it. I think it's Isaiah 46. Okay, it's just a point I want to make. This is Isaiah 43 verse 19. It says, for I am about to do, let me start up. It's just the line, the point that he said. Starting at verse 17, it says, I called forth the mighty army of Egypt with all its chariots and horses. I drew them beneath the waves, and they drowned. Their lives snuffed out like a smothering candle wick. But forget all that. It is nothing compared to what I am going to do. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland, which the Lord was doing that, making water land and making dry land water. But the top part where he says, I'm about to do something new, right? And the Lord was already doing something new when Yahawashi came on the scene. Okay? When Yahawashi came on the scene. And this is another reason why look beyond your circumstances. We talk about the son of Yahawah leaving the right hand to become lesser than an angel. It took all that affliction, being mocked, being scoffed, being tempted, being tried, get crucified, being on the cross and they mocking him, trying to have little slick jokes, to the son of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and he did it for us and we don't even deserve it. You got to put the stuff you going to say and know the things that you dealing with is nowhere near compared to Yahawashi. You talking about the son of Yahawah leaving his spot to be an example, to be obedient, to be a sheep for us. Nothing in our life, I don't care what you've been through, is not compared to the son of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, who is the first creation, right? Where everything is pointed to him to be lower than the angels to fulfill the lot for us. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi deserves all the praise and the glory forevermore. The elect understand the present suffering is temporary. Yahawah's plan is permanent. Prophecies is personal comfort. Right? Let's go back and let me read that again in Romans, the 8th chapter, in verse 18. I'll read the NLT since I already read it. In the KJV, it says, yet what we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory he will reveal to us later. So we can't even compare what you're going through to what's going to come. That's fire. You telling me I can't compare what I'm going through to what's to come? And I was sitting in the car and I'm driving from the gym and I'm like, yo, that is crazy. Like, even though as a human, you'll think like you get a house, you get a car. Yeah. Natural things to get here and to live in, but it's still not even compared to what you're going to get in the kingdom. You don't know what it, like, you could probably get an Airbnb mansion, but you don't know about having your own mansion, having your own house built. Oh, I had money. We talking about you being a king, you buying land. The land is yours. It's yours. You own it. It's your inheritance. In America, it's not your inheritance. You're buying land from somebody that stole land from your people. You buying land from people that stole it from your people and they taxing you. But in the kingdom, you're not going to be taxed for the land that is your inheritance, your lot, your portion. This is amazing. So, Salaki, I don't know what I was doing. So do not focus only on what is happening to you now, but look at what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is doing through you, especially if you teaching. You the leader or the head of a congregation. Not to say, oh, I'm the head of the congregation. The Lord gave you the role to be that example of the believers beneath you. Those men that are soldiers, that are servants underneath you, to do the lot, to push this truth of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So do not focus only on what is happening now. Look at what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is doing through you, around you, and in prophecy. Prophecies is key, because while the world sees chaos, it's moved through chaos, the elect see fulfillment. They, like in each joint is like, yes, another peel of the onion. So stay watchful, stay faithful. Look beyond the circumstances, man. Can you see beyond the scenery? Can you see beyond the horizon? Do you have the spiritual eyes to see? Okay? So I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, again, who's always been consistent. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Lord willing, this edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Look beyond your circumstances. See what Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is doing. And this is all inspired by the picture. Look out beyond your circumstances to what the Most High is doing. Shalom, shalom, abad, babah.